How many of you have ever needed a receipt only to realize you'd thrown it away? Yeah, frustrating, right? Last fall, I lost $50 because I couldn't make a valid return. And last summer, I misplaced a $250 travel receipt and I couldn't get it reimbursed by my employer. And as a small business owner with an Etsy store, it was a pain to sort through this mess of receipts to document my expenses for tax deduction. Now, I may just be unlucky, but chances are you've at least experienced one of these scenarios.
97.2% of people we surveyed lose paper receipts. This translates to Americans losing $13 billion annually from prevented returns due to these lost receipts. On top of that, 85% of paper receipts are laced with harmful BPS chemicals. Just touching just one of these receipts for 10 seconds results in exposure to BPS chemicals higher than the safety limit. This can lead to type 2 diabetes, reproductive problems, and cancer. Due to risk of contamination, paper receipts are not recyclable, unsustainable, and harmful. That's why we created Tally.
Tally revolutionizes receipt management by consolidating users' receipts onto our app, where users can manage itemized receipts, return policies, coupons, and their budget. Here's how Tally works. It all starts at the POS terminal. You know that device you use at checkout? That's what we're talking about. By partnering with the POS provider, when a user taps to pay with their smartphone, an extra line of communication occurs between the terminal and the app, seamlessly transferring a digital receipt for management.
By providing a consolidated platform, users store otherwise lost or unorganized receipts onto the app, with consumers saving $78 in returns, employees $112 in reimbursements, and small business owners $4,000 to $10,000 in business expense tracking. By making the transition to digital receipts, our users are able to help save and be able to lower their risk of exposure to BPS.
Our B2B2C business model serves both consumers and retailers. As part of our subscription plan, we offer a freemium tier for consumers to have baseline functionality to store, and share the receipts. Consumers can then upgrade to the next tier, which includes a budget tracker for $4.99 a month. As for our retailers, we generate revenue through ads. And as we work to scale our consumer base, we will sell identity-powered data to businesses at 10 cents per record.
Tally is set to launch in August of 2026, targeting key partnerships with POS providers Heartland, Pax, and Ingenico. Getting just one of these partnerships gives us access to a large and growing network of retailers, allowing consumers to use our NFC-enabled technology at their terminals. This allows us to reach our customers who are busy mothers, employees, and small business owners.
Our bottom-up analysis of the USA digital receipt and data market is valued at $38 billion and expected to grow to $56 billion by 2031. Narrowing our market to American consumers, we have a $10.8 billion addressable market. Focusing on our go-to-market customers in Oklahoma and surrounding states, we have a $71 million opportunity.
Tally distinguishes itself from other startups who also use NFC through our focus on consumer experience, providing an extensive suite of functionality such as our on-app access to return policies, customized budget tracker, and coupon management system. By providing a consolidated platform, our users are able to store their receipts. In addition to this, while other competitors such as Expensify also include a budget tracking feature, our users are able to have an instantaneous receipt capture through a unique NFC technology.
Tally's main revenue source is driven by the identity-powered data we offer. We plan to break even in 2028, and by 2029, we expect to gather a large consumer group reaching a population of 1.6 million users, generating a revenue of $15 million. Hi, I'm Leah Saucedo, CEO.
Hi, I'm Abigail Chow, COO.
And I'm Alan Meyer, CTO.
My team and I's background in venture capital, nonprofit management, and product design effectively positions us to bring Tally to market. We are backed by a team of advisors equipped with expertise in SaaS, finance, and data analytics.
Last fall, we won first place at the Hurricane Pitch competition, and we're currently in the Builders and Backers Idea Accelerator program. Leading up to our 2026 expected launch, we'll be working on product development, beta testing, pilot testing with our MVP, and establishing relationships with POS providers. Then, once we launch, we'll start focusing on further technical development.
We are seeking $100,000 to accelerate product development and conduct beta testing. Join our waitlist as we revolutionize the future of sustainable receipt management.
Awesome job. Thank you for the great presentation. So I work for a venture studio, and a lot of what we do is partner with industry and corporates for piloting. And so I'm very curious. I feel like for a product like yours to succeed, these partnerships that you were mentioning, have to be successful. You have to have an outline plan towards that. Very curious where you are at in your conversations with POS providers and kind of what the strategy is around that.
Thank you for asking that. We are currently in customer discovery with Heartland, so we're learning a lot about their terminals and what a potential integration would look like. They're really excited in what we're building. In terms of how we're going to get them, currently we're doing a lot of closed beta, so we're going to start with our MVP, and later on we plan to do just some more with different consumer groups, being able to show them more traction.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for your presentation. Great team dynamic as well. You each spoke to your strength and your contributions on the team. That's awesome. So having a lot of experience in the retail management operations world, my question is around, as we're seeing more emerging technology from retailers, a lot of them, if you think the big box like Targets, Walmarts, and them have apps where they're storing their receipts. Is anywhere in your plans for integrating within those as well, or having completely separate, like on the POS side, kind of what's your plan there?
Yeah, so unlike our competitors like Target and Walmart who have their own apps, we're able to consolidate users' receipts onto our consolidated app, but we are planning to have those integrations with Walmart. We have connections to the CEO of Walmart, and so hopefully as we progress, we're going to have those partnerships as well, but as of right now, we're starting with just consolidating the receipts.
I think you kind of answered the question I'm going towards, which is, as a business owner, tracking my mileage is part of that receipt tracking process. Is that something you'll integrate to make that more desirable for a small business owner, or is it strictly going to be the paper receipts you would get from, your transactions? Are you tracking mileage at all?
As of right now, it is just paper receipts. We're still conducting more customer discovery with small business owners, so we'd love to talk with you afterwards to learn more about your experience with that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.